everyone, like I promised, today I'm going to be testing out the Randonauts app and seeing if there's anything to the Fatum Theory that we discussed a couple of videos ago. We're going to be trying out some blind spots, some attractor points, and some voids. We're going to see if there's anything to this intention-driven anomaly thing, and we're going to see if the blind spots take us anywhere that we haven't been before. And since I can't film and drive, my lovely wife is going to be joining us today. So we're going to start with a blind spot. It's not very far from here. I already generated it, so let's head over there and see what we can find. The house up here is where the blind spot is, pretty much right up in front of their deck. So I don't think we can really stop here to look around too much, but we can have a quick look. Hey, that's weird. Here, go forward a little bit more. That's the same kind of car I have. It's a Jetta. So this first point doesn't seem like it has much going on. There's just a house. The only weird thing really is that they've got the same exact car that I have, same color and everything. All right, we're leaving that spot. We didn't see a lot, and I've generated a new location. So now we're going to be going from here to the next spot, and we'll see what we see there. They say that usually you don't get a lot of good results until the third try, so we'll see. All right, here we go. This weird little suspect-looking gravel road is where we're supposed to go next. Here goes nothing. Careful. All right, there should be a place to turn around up at this house at the end here, so let's go. So there's this weird, abandoned-looking house. Says keep out spray painted on the door. Okay, we can turn around here.
Yeah, I definitely want to pick this.
Well, this is kind of eerie. Some old thrown out furniture. One of the windows is open. Go ahead, stop, turn the wheel. All right.
Hi, creepy house.
All right, generating a new location from here. We don't know how close we can get to the actual point, but this is the first place we could find that would let us park. So hopefully we're gonna be able to find something interesting here. This is the third location that we bounced to, but we don't wanna obviously be trespassing or anything, so we'll see what we can do. So it's right there.
Yeah, over there. I don't think we can go in there though, it's fenced off.
Here's the last point. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. There's a leaf, some big rocks, a fence. As far as finding interesting things at blind spots, it doesn't look like there's much to see here. This is the third blind spot. Usually something happens there.
Maybe we'll get killed. Maybe that's what happens.
All right, so now we're gonna start doing the intention-driven anomalies. I think I'm gonna start with the attractor points. And for these ones, you have to focus on a word or a phrase while you're generating it, and hopefully that will affect where you go in some way related to what you're generating. So I'm gonna start with an attractor point, and I'm gonna focus on something ancient. That's what I'm gonna try for. Okay, it's like, I'll send the... All right, we got one. It's over by a lake, so we're gonna head over there and we'll see what we can. There's some old houses. I don't know if those are exactly ancient, but that's the first old thing that we've passed so far. There's an old tractor, still not really ancient. The specific image I had in my head was like an arrowhead, but anything ancient would be fine. But I'm not gonna consider something old and rusted up, or like this worn out barn here. That's not really ancient, that's just old. It's probably no more than 100 or so years old.
Didn't you call it an attractor point?
Yeah.
Would you expect other than a tractor? Professional NASCAR driver.
Please don't drive like a NASCAR driver.
Too late.
Well, I guess this is our last video.
Okay. Calm down.
So here's the lake. We've arrived. Find somewhere to park. We'll have a look. So that's the spot down there. There's no way really to say if there's anything ancient about it. It's like a little inlet of water. Unfortunately, there's no way for us to get down there without trespassing, so we'll go ahead and try the next point and see what we can find. Okay, so this time for the intention-driven anomaly, I'm going to let Rachel choose what we set the intention to. So she wants to go for something that is
relaxing.
Apparently, this has been stressful for her, so I'm going to bring up a point and focus my intent. Alright, we got something. It's about 5 minutes away, so we're gonna head over there and see what we can find. So far, the trip hasn't been super relaxing. Some dumbass squirrel decided to drive like chicken with the car and moved at the last second. But we're still on the way, heading toward the attractor point, and hopefully we'll find something interesting. Alright, well, the attractor point's kind of in the middle of the woods here. Nothing remarkably relaxing about the area. It's just kind of a lot of trees over by some suburban houses. It's not especially relaxing wooded area or especially aesthetic. So I'm going to say that attractor point 2 hasn't really shown a lot of promise here. Let's go ahead and try the next one. Alright, so we've had some pretty bad luck with the attractor points. She lost her keys and we've just gone to the auto repair shop to fix the car. So we're done with the attractor points. We're just gonna do the void points now and try to finish up this video before the car bursts into flames. So right now I think I'm gonna generate a point. What should I set as my intention?
Well, last time we went with relaxing and that was not relaxing, so I don't know, go with friggin' terrifying or something.
Okay, terrifying. Let's go with something terrifying.
I'm already scared.
Alright. I haven't seen anything really scary on the way. I haven't filmed most of it because we were just driving through areas we go by every day, and anything we see there, it's nothing out of the ordinary or especially terrifying. There's a cow.
Ooh!
It's kind of the problem with generating random points on a map. Sometimes they're on private property or behind fences that it would be ill-advised to climb over. Alright, so let us once again do a driveway. We're gonna turn around in the driveway and see if there's anything at the end here which strikes us as terrifying.
I think it literally is the house that it's taking us to.
Maybe there's a body in the basement.
Oh my god, well we're not going in their basement.
Well no, we don't want to be the second body in the basement. Well, oh god, it's another cow.
There's a bunch of them.
So the attractor point's somewhere over there. There's the void point. Sorry, the void. Unfortunately, it looks like once again, it's kind of a dead end on this one. There wasn't really anything there, and there was no way to get there. We've surrounded by electric fences the whole way, so definitely not going to try to climb over those. We'll go ahead and do another void point, and we'll see what we can pull up. Alright, we're going to do one more void point, and for this one, I think I'm just going to do something out of the ordinary, or something strange. Hopefully we'll get something interesting. Alright, we got a point, so we'll see you guys there. And it's right here. Park over here on the side of the cul-de-sac. So straight off, there's a bunch of tarps over this person's garage, which is a little weird. we're gonna step out and see what we can find.
There's no trespassing sign on the
I understand. Oh, look at those rocks. Over there.
Wow.
They're a little bit odd, aren't they? This is really kind of strange, actually. There's something, some kind of metal piece right here. Let me see if I can get that in focus. Oh no. Oh, it's heavy. I can't pick it up. But that's definitely man-made. But precarious. Here's a paint bucket. So here's a weird hole in the ground. Having a look around, trying to find the exact void point. I'm hoping we can find it without getting in anyone's yard. This is an interesting area. Looks like it's a campsite. So, can I see the map?
Yeah. What is it called? Corn camp?
That's not what it says. Gypsy camp. This is definitely a bit out there.
You think people live here?
No, I think it's like a getaway sort of a thing. Maybe like a campground. Yeah. I would say it counts as out of the ordinary, but it's a weird little rabbit statue. This we're taking. Okay, we're back to the car. This is the first time we found something that was really interesting that we were able to check out. We found a weird summer camp that had a sign that said Gypsy Camp, and all the buildings were like these little European cottage style things, but it wasn't on Google Maps. She checked for it. And then in the woods on the way back, we found this little guy. A little rabbit statue.
What are we naming him?
Felix. To close up the video with a few final thoughts. As far as I saw, there wasn't a huge amount of evidence that anything especially unusual happened, but I won't say that my findings are complete scientific proof one way or another. Either way, if you guys do want to try it, I want to remind you all not to trespass or go anywhere that might be dangerous. And if you are going, bring someone along and let people know what you're doing so that if something were to happen, you wouldn't just disappear. Thanks for watching.
Suspect something isn't right. Their shifting eyes betray their smiles. All the while the sirens singing.